The iPad mini 7 is here, and many people are asking why I would buy it when it looks so much like the iPad mini 6. At first, I didn't feel anything until I saw the box and was about to unbox it. Hey, it looks the same. Can't we change the wallpaper a bit? Anyway, let's unbox it together. The front says mini, and if anyone goes back 3 years, it also said mini like this, but in a different color. Ugh, talking about it makes me annoyed. Let's see if this iPad mini has anything exciting. I bought the 128GB version feeling a bit frustrated. I clicked to buy because, well, it's been 3 years for me. If Apple sees this, they'll complain about me again. I'm trying to be as excited as I can. Let's pull it out and take a look at the accessories first. The accessories are all there, including the charger, which is a USB-C to USB-C cable, and it's braided. What color did everyone guess I bought? There's nothing else, just some stuff I don't know what to do with. I took all the stickers off, so let's check out the device. Don't be gloomy, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, the new color is cute. This one is blue. The first change is that it's lighter, right? Every time I pick up the iPad, I feel like the weight is just right. It's the lightest iPad available. This time it comes with the A17 Pro chip, so it supports Apple Intelligence, which we will discuss further in the next clip about Apple Intelligence. For now, let me set it up first. Is it the same setup as before? I'll be back shortly. The first question everyone will ask is whether the display is still wobbly. Let's check this first. I'll turn off the two-tone display. Notice that this side is the iPad Pro M4, 13 inches, and this one is the iPad mini 7 with an 8.3-inch display. The display type is IPS, and the refresh rate is still 60 Hz, while the Pro side is at 120 Hz. The first thing I notice is that I've turned off the two-tone display, but this screen is yellower, which should be clear in the video. It will be noticeably yellower. One thing that might annoy everyone is that since it's 60 Hz, if it's on its own, let me show you. If it's on its own, do you feel it? Let me show you first. Oh, you might feel it. A bit because our eyes have a memory of the devices we usually use, which are mostly at 120 Hz for the refresh rate. So, our perception has memorized that when we see something with a lower refresh rate, there will be a slight stutter. But if we compare the visuals clearly, let's look at the two devices now. You can open them slowly and see, right? On the left side, you can feel the smoothness and fluidity of the movements much better. Let me enlarge the text to make it equal. Can you see this? You might feel that the right side is a bit slower or has some lag. Next, I will have the team adjust the speed to see if the display on the iPad mini still shows any lag. We will try reducing the speed, and everyone can decide if it still lags or not. From my perspective, there is still some lag, though it might be slightly reduced. I'm not sure how to bias it, but I want everyone to decide for themselves if the display still has any issues. And don't forget to comment and let me know. So if we talk about its appearance, I have to say that if anyone has the iPad mini 6, you can pick it up because you will have the same screen size, the same bezels, and the same back. Creating a uniform weight for everything, if anyone asks if it can fit in a case, it should be fine because this is the body of the iPad mini 6. The weight is approximately 293 grams. Many people have asked whether to buy the iPad mini or a mobile phone with a small screen that can also function as a tablet. I won't recommend one over the other. It depends on personal preference. The iPad mini has many advantages, especially for gaming, as its aspect ratio is suitable for gaming and can also be used for AR, allowing for better visibility of competitors. This is a significant advantage. However, comparing the screens, the iPad mini 7 has an 8.3-inch display, while the Meta Q3 has a 7.92-inch display. You can see that the iPad mini 7 is wider, but it may not be taller. Therefore, you can compare them to see the differences. Now, what upgrades does the iPad mini 7 have this year? First, it comes with the A17 Pro chip, which is equivalent to the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max, and the test results are out. It's clear that this one is here. Let me show you where it is. This has 7.73 GB of RAM. which means it comes with 8 GB compared to the previous 4 GB. This is another significant upgrade. Another upgrade is the compatibility with the Apple Pencil Pro. I use this pencil with the iPad Pro, and it works with this one too. Just attach it, and you can use it right away. Besides writing, the pencil can also be squeezed. The real purpose of the upgrade for the new iPad mini 7 is, I think, related to Apple Intelligence, which we can use on this device. The chipset may not fully support it yet, but this one does and can use some features. As I mentioned before, the 18.1 version will work to some extent, but it will be upgraded to support more features in the future, although it currently doesn't have Thai language support. Regarding the ports, this one will upgrade the port from the previous USB Type-C 3.1 to USB Type-C 3.172. Also, the Wi-Fi will be Wi-Fi 6E. Of course, I've been a fan of the iPad mini for a long time, and we've been excited about it all along. We've been using it for 3 years, and I have to say I didn't expect much, but I still feel a bit disappointed about the time that has passed. It could have been more fun. But if you ask if it's good for gaming, then yes, it is good, as you can see. This is the new Ragnarok RO that has come out, so we decided to play with it. It's really fun. The battery is the same as the previous model, starting at 17,900 baht for the 128 GB version. For anyone looking for a tablet that doesn't have a very large screen and has a good weight, it's perfect for gaming. You can easily press buttons and play games like racing games. However, the refresh rate of the screen might be a bit lower than other models. Today, I think it performs quite well. I won't say much more now. Let's move on to the next one. Goodbye.